from WBNE.
Howdy, yokes, and welcome back to Bacon and Eggs. I'm Tyler Garland.
And I'm Ethan Edgehill.
And today is Monday.
And this is Bacon and Eggs.
So create a grand illusion.
And why is there an alligator?
Because today we're bringing you
Loki!
I'm gonna get out of bed and start my day. Cook up a breakfast of bacon and eggs. I won't check my phone till after my coffee.
Ethan, this episode of Loki came out. The Journey into Mystery was directed by Kate Herron. Came out 5 days ago on July 7th. Got 91% on Rotten Tomatoes. Who's your favorite Loki? Are you President Loki stan? Kid Loki stan? Are you saw the episode, right?
Yeah, I did see the episode. That would be wild if I didn't.
I like old Loki, or classic Loki is how the subtitles
Yeah, I like
them.
classic Loki a lot. It's Gator Loki, though.
Gator Loki is not even a confirmed Loki.
Yeah, but he's the best.
He's green.
It's just such a, like, it's a thing. It's not quite on par with Baby Yoda, but it's like, wow, they really just did that, right? Like, they were like, Funko Pop called them up and was like, hey, can you give us something super goofy? And they were like, yeah, we got Gator Loki. Duh.
Gator Loki. Easy. There's a Mjolnir. There's a tiny Thor.
There's Frog Thor.
Was it Frog Thor?
Yeah, Frog Thor, I believe, is a thing in this episode.
This episode does a really good job of like explaining in a way that other episodes I feel like I was really concerned going into this one that it was going to be like, this is different realities of Loki. And it's not. They did a really good job of explaining, like, this is the same Loki pruned from pruned from the same timeline.
Yeah, over and over and over again.
Like, Kid Loki killed Thor, and so the TVA showed up and was like, nope, you can't do that.
Yeah, because
they reset that.
They've gone back on TikTok and showed me the scene from some other movie where Thor was like, it was from Ragnarok, I think, where Thor was like, yeah, one time he pretended to be a snake and killed me and stabbed me, and wasn't that funny? And then Kid Loki is like, yeah, I stabbed Thor and killed him.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, they're just different Lokis plucked from all over the timeline.
Yeah. And then, I don't know. What did you think of this episode? Like, overall, were you like,
I thought it was
yes,
fantastic.
Progress.
I thought it was fantastic. I enjoyed the whole thing. Mobius is a Loki, which is crazy.
You think Mobius is a Loki?
Absolutely, I think Mobius is a Loki. It would be wild if they were like, okay, this land is entirely populated by Lokis and this guy.
Well, it's entirely populated by everything they've ever pruned.
Right, but only Lokis survive.
Yeah, Lokis and...
So it's not just going to be Lokis and Mobius. I don't think.
I guess.
That was the first thing that I thought. That was like, when Mobius shows up in the pizza car, I was like, oh, he's a Loki. Cool. That went 1-to-1 in my brain.
That's yet to be proven.
Well, yeah,
Dogs
obviously
keep
it's yet
showing
to
up
be
in my
proven.
house. But so, like, going into the finale, what do we think is going to happen? Are they going to kill Dormammu? Is Doctor Strange the keeper
I don't
of the
know.
sacred
I don't know
timeline
what's
gonna
through
show
that.
up?
Yeah, I don't know what's through that portal.
All I know is classic Loki was like, you all use blades, and that's stupid because classic Loki uses the power of super illusions.
Yeah.
And it
Correct.
was awesome.
Yeah. He was right, too. Loki learned a lot about being Loki in this episode, where he's like,
Yeah.
man, I don't have much figured out, honestly.
Yeah, when he was like, we're more powerful than we think we are, I was like, yes, you are more powerful with your flaming sword.
Yeah, and he figured it out. And used magic, and they destroyed the big smoke dog.
Mobius.
Aeoli or whatever.
Aeoli?
Alioth. Yeah.
Alioth.
Eliath.
Sounds like
Eliath. That's it. Eliath. It's most of the same letters as Aeoli. That's all I know.
I know that there are Easter eggs in this episode.
Galore. Yeah.
There are every shot. The Thanos copter was in here.
Yeah. It's just like they made an episode for nerds on TikTok to be like, look at this.
look at I read a comic book in 1985, and look, they brought it
it's
in.
from it. Every comic ever.
It's got it all. It's got it all. President Loki. You guys remember President Loki?
Yeah, the shot from the trailer or the poster or whatever. President Loki finally shows up.
It's the only other one that Tom Hiddleston played, right? Was President Loki?
Yep.
I thought that was a weird flex to be like, we've got Tom Hiddleston, but we're going to cast as many people as possible to play Loki.
Well, I mean, it would be kind of weird if it was just a room full of Tom Hiddlestons.
No, but like I think that's the easy, low-hanging fruit here is to be like, we're just going to clone your butt.
Right, so they didn't go for the easy, low-hanging fruit.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying is I like that they didn't.
Oh, you said it was weird.
I think it would have been easy, is all. Yeah.
Fair, yeah.
Sylvie prunes herself. Renslayer. I think Renslayer is the timekeeper. No doubt about that.
No, she seemed pretty, like, shocked as well.
I don't know what's going on there, man. I think Miss Minutes is behind the whole thing. I know we said that early on, but, like, Miss Minutes takes time to find files.
Right.
That seems weird.
Well, I mean, it was weird. There was no file, right? That was Sylvie's whole thing. It's like, yeah, if there was a time ship, you would have found it already if it was real. And
right.
And then she's like, yeah, okay, well, this is whack. I'm stalling so that the other timekeepers can show up.
And we can prune you.
And we can
Even
prune you.
Prunes herself.
But, yeah, so Renslayer knows there's a void, but doesn't know what is beyond the void and beyond the big smoke dog that eats people in the void.
I don't think knows even the smoke dog is there, right? They've never been to the void.
They've never been to the void, but there was like some conversation where like there's obviously something beyond the void. There's like an end to the void.
Yeah, because I guess the idea is the timekeepers are still writing time.
Right. And that Alioth is protecting that space.
Yes.
So, yeah, they enter a weird like castle dimension thing at the end, and I have no idea what happens. No clue where we go from here. Not a guess in the world.
Not a clue what we're gonna do with one episode.
Yeah.
I think there was an easy opportunity here for it to be like cut the episode off right before they kill Alioth, and I like that they just like followed it all the way through. They didn't give us the cliffhanger of that. They gave us a different cliffhanger.
Right. And they don't show us what happened to Mobius after he teleported back at all.
Yeah. No post-credit scene that I could tell.
No, we've got two big things to deal with in the last episode of the season. Which we said that about Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and then they were like, yeah, this one's a barn burner, guys. Like, we packed this one in at the last episode, so who knows what's going to happen.
Yeah, but you got to remember WandaVision ended, and we were like, oh, the White Vision thing. Okay.
Doesn't matter,
okay.
yeah.
That doesn't matter, I guess. What was the ship of Theseus? Is that what they had a fight over?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, okay. I don't think we've seen the last of White Vision.
No, Paul Bettany's getting them checks.
Yeah. I don't think we've seen the last of White Vision. Especially since they went in and like recut the post-credit scene.
Yeah.
And then put a new version out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna happen. I mean, it feels stupid to come on a podcast and be like, "Wow, this episode was cool. No idea what's gonna happen next." But like, "Wow, this episode was cool. No idea what's gonna happen next."
I don't
even know how to make a guess, right? Because I don't know I'm sure it's something from some comic that came out in 1973. That tells me exactly what goes on beyond this portal, but I don't have the information to even make a guess.
You know exactly what's going to happen next, Ethan.
Do I?
I think so.
What's going to happen next?
I don't know. I have no idea. I've gotten a hunch.
Okay. Tell me about your hunch.
Well,
you are deformed.
Pretty clear they're heading into the Castle of Dark Illusions. which is a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
I was gonna say
/ effect.
Yeah, that.
And here's what's going to happen. All zombie-type monsters gain 200 attack and defense. During each of your next 4 standby phases, each of those zombie-type monsters gains 200 more attack and defense. These effects last as long as this card is face up on the field. That's what's going to happen here.
What if they go through the portal and on the other end is some guy with long hair that's just like, hello, I'm Maximilian Pegasus.
Welcome to Toon World.
Welcome to Toon World. I'm
I
probably
summoned
the same
two
voice actor that
blue-eyes
does
white
James
dragon.
from Pokemon.
Is it? I don't think it is. Because that's all Terra Strong, right?
All of Pokemon is Terra Strong? I don't think so.
Let's see. Pokemon
There's no way.
Indigo League. Detective Pikachu. No, because she's not even Ash. That's Sarah Nadakenny. Nadachenny. Not at this point. It was Veronica Taylor. What the heck is this? Give me the cast. IMDb has changed. Oh, I don't like this. IMDb has officially changed, Ethan.
What happened?
Look at the way they cast things now.
Pokemon.
I don't even know. How am I supposed to?
Oh,
What is
weird.
this?
Weird.
Okay, Eric Stewart does Brock, James, Squirtle, Weezing, Scyther, Hitmonlee, Tentacruel, Magneton, Male Scientist, and Squirtle 2. Which I guess I never really thought of it. Now we're really switching gears. If it's Mew and Mewtwo, then it's Squirtle and Squirtle 2. And Charmander 2, and Venusaur 2, and Blastoise 2.
Okay, so he does do voices in Yu-Gi-Oh. He does Seto Kaiba.
Eric Stewart does?
Yeah.
Yes, he does Kaiba, and he does... oh gosh, he did a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh voices.
Yeah.
Scorch and Jinlon.
I don't even remember who those people are.
Those are from the newest Yu-Gi-Oh series. Guaranteed you have not watched.
I sure have not.
Does not look like he does Maximilian Pegasus.
Yeah. That's fair. In my mind, they sound the same, though. Like, I don't remember what Pegasus sounds like, but in my mind, he speaks with James's voice.
Darren Dunstan does Maximilian Pegasus. Darren Dunstan. This is my biggest issue with these dub actors. Dub actors. Is Darren Dunstan has been on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Sonic X, Yu-Gi-Oh, Turtles Forever, Bubble Guppies, Sunny Day, Welcome to the Wayne, The Myth of Robo Wonder Kid, all of these different projects, all the different Yu-Gi-Oh shows, Dinosaur King. He is...
oh, man, Dinosaur King. What a show.
You know what? He was in 79 episodes of Dinosaur King.
I've never
Here's my
heard of
biggest
Dinosaur
issue.
King.
How does Darren Dunstan do all of these jobs and not have a freaking headshot on IMDb? I don't get it.
He's too busy to take a headshot.
That's what I'm saying.
He's
It's like,
done 244 episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! Or whatever.
Why? How come he gets to do that and I don't get to be like a professional voice actor who doesn't even need a headshot?
Because you haven't tried at all.
I have a headshot is the problem.
It's not how it works. No. It's
No,
the fact
but,
that
like,
you
here's the issue is-
you don't voice act.
I can't listen, listener. If you cast things and you're like, I think Tyler's voice might be okay with this, but I don't know if he's interested. I'm interested.
Okay.
Whatever
You're
it is.
interested.
I'm interested. I don't care what the job is. I'm in. I do kind of care a little bit, but not much. If you are casting for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I'm interested. If you're
If
casting,
you're casting for
like,
Yu-Gi-Oh! DMX, I'm interested.
I'm interested, 100%. If you're casting for like 50 Shades of Grey, the anime, I'm not interested. I'm not interested.
The anime.
50 Shades of Anime or something,
Ugh.
I'm not interested. But like, if you need somebody to be the Dark Magician, I'm so in.
There's like 150 new Pokemon every time a game comes out. You can let me be one of those, right?
Like, how much work would it be?
I'll
me
be
to-
Litwick.
What?
It's fine.
Litwick. Too late. I'm already Litwick. Did you hear that? That was amazing. Litwick, Litwick, Lit. See? People aren't ready. People are not ready because I'm Litwick.
Anyway, so Maximilian Pegasus shows up and sends Loki and Sylvie to the Shadow Realm.
To the shadow. I believe they're already in the Shadow Realm.
I believe they're in the Shadow Realm. Oh no, looks like I'm gonna have to send you to the Shadow Realm, Jimbo.
Jimbo?
You haven't seen that meme?
Is that Jimmy's dad?
Hang on. Yeah, there's a meme of Jimmy's dad with the dual disc thing, the dual Battle City one.
Yeah.
With the blue eyes white dragon behind him that's just like, oh no, Jimbo, looks like I'm gonna have to send you to the Shadow Realm.
I'll give you one option, one guess as to Jimmy Neutron's father's name.
Hugh.
There you go. You
It's
nailed
Hugh
it.
Neutron, yeah.
I don't mean to come out here and tell you that like something wild has happened just now. Hugh Neutron, The Adventures of Jimmy Neutron, Mark DiCarlo, is best known for his appearance as news anchor in 50 Shades Darker.
Oh wow. Look at our brains making jumps.
Look at that connecting things.
Look at the
Jimbo!
50 Shades of Kevin Bacon.
Jimbo, count for me, Anastasia.
Oh God! Please stop talking about voice actors. Hey, Tyler, do me a favor. Close IMDb.
It's gone.
Close it. Okay. Is it closed?
It's
Perfect.
it's
Let's
closed.
talk about Loki. What's your hunch?
They're going to the floating dark castle. Black Luster Soldier, envoy of the beginning, meets Chaos Emperor Dragon, envoy of the end. This might be onto something right here, because Loki does kind of look like the Black Luster Soldier.
No, he
And-
doesn't.
I mean, not none. If you
Not
had to
yes.
say, if you had to cast the MCU as Black Luster Soldier, who would you pick?
I don't remember what Black Luster Soldier looks like off the top of my head.
Oh, you'd pick Loki every day of the week.
What's your hunch?
I have no idea what my hunch is. My hunch was
God.
the Dark Castle joke.
Oh, Jesus
What's your
Christ.
hunch?
I never claimed to have a hunch. I thought we were getting an actual hunch from you, and you're like, nope, Yu-Gi-Oh joke.
YuGiOh joke. People love the YuGiOh joke.
Do they? Listeners, if you're listening, send us an email and say whether or not you love the Yu-Gi-Oh jokes. And if you're watching on
I can lay
YouTube,
'em
go
on
ahead and
thicker.
if you're watching on YouTube, go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section telling us whether
I
or
can
not
lay
you
'em
love
on-
the. If you're listening, if you're watching on YouTube, stop interrupting me. Let me finish. If you're watching on YouTube, go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section saying, Tyler, stop making the Yu-Gi-Oh jokes and talk about the MCU.
The MC Yu-Gi-Oh?
Okay. Well, you can do the rest of this episode by yourself. I'm going back to bed. You're giving me an ulcer.
I'm just saying. I won't make any more Yu-Gi-Oh jokes, but every time you turn on TV, is it not the episodes in Battle City where Joey and Yugi have to duel and they're attached to chains? It's going to sink them.
No,
That's every time I turn the television on.
it's never.
I tell you, it's on
never,
CNN. It's on
It's
ABC.
not on
it's
CNN.
on ESPN.
I don't even have cable. Like, I do not have a TV service provider.
I didn't know this. They made a new Black Luster Soldier, envoy of the evening twilight. I'm done.
counting very slowly backwards from 10. No, I'm kidding. Did you
What do you
like
think-
this
do you-
episode?
I did. I like to see all the different Lokis. I
I expected you to hate this one.
Really?
Yeah. I thought you were going to be like, oh, it's dumb. Gator Loki's dumb. Like, this is like over the top. I don't know why. I just had a feel. I was watching it. I'm like, Tyler's not going to like this one. I don't know why.
I will say this. I don't know if I like Loki the series as much as I liked the other two. I just rewatched WandaVision. That show slaps. And I don't know that Loki captures my like imagination and like sense of wonder in the same way that WandaVision did. I feel like Loki is either I don't get, like it makes sense and I don't get it, or I already get it too well. Where like WandaVision has this sort of perfect balance of like, I only kind of get it, but I know that if I try harder, I could get it better. And I really like that feeling, you know?
Yeah. I don't agree, though. I love Loki.
You like this better than WandaVision?
Yeah, I think so.
That's not to say I don't like this. I'm very much enjoying it. Loki is a fantastic character. I hope Thanos shows up in the next one. Here's my hope: is they go into the castle and Thanos is like, "Well, I am inevitable."
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen.
Tony Stark is there.
I'm not dying for a cameo.
I'm not dying for a cameo either, but like if Thanos was, we had a cameo. Thor was in this one. Like Chris Hemsworth voice in the episode.
Okay.
So there's our cameo. We don't need more cameos.
Right, but what you're suggesting is more cameos.
I can only predict characters that we already know will be there. What am I supposed to predict? They're going to get there and meet the Watcher, and he's going to...
I mean...
they're going to kick off the What If series, because that's how the preview for that show started.
I haven't watched
And
preview
that's
for
where
the show.
it goes from. You haven't seen the
I don't
the
watch
trailer?
trailers.
I know you don't watch trailers, but maybe you saw it on Twitter and were like, "Oh, what's this?"
I mean, I did see it on Twitter and didn't watch it.
No, you're not watching trailer ass self.
What do I need from a trailer? I don't.
Content. You need this content.
I don't watch trailers. I have no desire to watch trailers for stuff I already know I'm going to watch.
So you are gonna watch What If?
I figured you were going to make me.
I am gonna make you.
So yeah.
But if I wasn't gonna make you, would you watch it?
I don't know. Maybe. It's animated.
It is animated.
It's not canon.
I see. I don't know if it is not canon. I think like we're entering the multiverse, so I think anything we see here like could not anything. They're not bringing T'Challa back. I know that much.
I mean,
But
yeah, but if it's animated, it's not canon. Like if we enter into the Star Wars problem, I'm abandoning ship on the MCU. Like it's not. I'm not willing to allow this to happen.
Really?
Yeah, really. It's garbage. Stop doing this.
Well, I think Disney's gonna keep getting them checks. I think what gets me about the animated stuff in the Star Wars universe is that like it's all design. Everything Disney has done related to Star Wars, dating back to the 2007 Clone Wars series originally airing, is retcon the prequels. Like that's all they're doing is making the prequels palatable. And then when they finally got control, they were like, you know what? Let's just kind of scrap the prequels, make our own movies. And that didn't go so well.
Yeah, but we've had
Because
this
they couldn't
conversation
make the
100
solo
times.
finale.
Anyway,
know.
I have no problem with What If. It's just like I'm not dying for it the way I am. Well, I'm not really dying for anything right now, but I'm not as excited as I was about this show as I am.
Have you seen Black Widow yet?
No. I'm
Dude,
going
me
this
neither.
afternoon.
I might go here in just a little bit. When we finish, I might see what the next showing is and then go see it.
That's my plan, yeah, is to edit this and then go wake Caitlin up and then go to the movies.
Oh, fun. You gonna get popcorn? Dude, I've been thinking about movie theater popcorn lately.
I got popcorn last time I went to the movies. It was
What? You've been already?
Yeah, I saw In the Heights.
You saw In the Heights in a theatre?
Yes.
Oh, man.
We talked about it on the episode.
Well, listen, I can't be expected to remember that far back. I haven't been since Onward.
I haven't been since In the Heights. That's the first movie I saw in theaters. Because when Lin-Manuel came out and was like, if this is the first movie you're seeing back in theaters, thank you. And I cried.
Aw. That's very sweet of you to
Yeah.
cry for Lin.
It was a very nice sentiment.
Do you think Natasha Romanoff is going to come out and be like, if this is your first movie since...
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they got David Harbour and Florence Pugh and Scarlett Johansson to do like a welcome back to the
Florence
theaters.
Pugh, here's the thing. Here's my expectation going to the theater is I expect Florence Pugh to come out and punch me in the throat, and then I get to watch the movie. That would make the experience the best possible version of this experience.
Yeah, I mean, I fully expect to come out with like a new favorite MCU character in whatever she plays.
Because, like, every time they add an actor to the MCU, I'm always like, they're too good to act in the MCU. And then, obviously, like, Disney checks, right? Ching ching.
Right. Nobody's too good to act in the MCU.
Well, duh. Now they have Florence Pugh in the MCU. The greatest Florence Pugh and Haley Steinfeld. The two greatest actors living
There's
today.
a big gap there.
In that they both have Academy Award nominations. Is that the big gap there?
In that Haley Steinfeld is not as talented of an actress.
Disagreed.
I mean,
Does
Bumblebee
Florence
was
Pugh even have an
good.
Academy
Bumblebee
Award?
was good. It's no Midsummer. Like,
Midsummer was good. It's no freaking True Grit.
have you even seen True Grit?
I have. First time I watched it, I was like, I don't like this. It's very long and I don't enjoy it. And then the second time I watched it, I was like, this is amazing. How do people not love this? So I have no idea how I feel about it.
I mean, I love that movie. It's not my favorite version of that movie, but I do love it.
Oh yeah, you've seen the other version? You're so awesome.
I mean, I'm just telling you.
Just like Haley Steinfeld was in a movie with multiple versions, Florence Pugh was in Little Women.
Yeah. And I like that version of Little Women better than the Kirsten Dunst version. I don't like Kirsten Dunst. I do like John Wayne. I was named after a John Wayne character.
Everybody remembers Ethan Edgehill, John Ethan Edgehill Wayne. That's what they called him. I'm a little stressed out about this. Florence Pugh is not older than me.
Yeah.
I was just under the impression
She's like
that
25.
She was born in 1996.
Yeah.
Which really stresses me
Especially
out.
when you realize that Zach Braff is like 42.
Are they dating?
Yeah.
Well, you know, sometimes.
You know, I like Zach Braff, but there's something weird about that one.
You know, stuff happens.
I mean, I get it, but like he's not good enough for her.
That's the thing, is like she could do better.
She could do better, yeah.
There are Zachs that are better than Zach Braff that she could be dating. We're talking, of course, about Efron.
Yeah, he's probably slightly more age appropriate and
Here's the
way
thing.
more attractive.
Florence Pugh has been nominated for 1 Oscar. She is known for 4 movies. None of them are the MCU movie she's in or Little Women.
What are they? Midsummer and...
No, it's not Midsummer either.
What?
I don't know why these are the 4 movies she's, quote, known for. The Falling, Marcella, Lady Macbeth, and The Commuter.
I have not seen any of those.
Me neither. Lady Macbeth sounds very good.
Does she play Lady Macbeth?
She plays Catherine, who I guess is Lady Macbeth. She is like, the poster is a picture of a woman sitting on a sofa that is fit for 3 people, but she is all by herself. And it's Florence Pugh.
Why are you back on IMDb?
Because, Ethan, we're sitting here, you're telling me Florence Pugh is better than Haley Steinfeld?
Yes. Florence Pugh's... If Haley Steinfeld was in True Grit when she was a child, and she was good in True Grit when she was a child, but the bar for child acting is on the floor.
She was
okay?
also so good in The Edge of 17.
So Haley Steinfeld
Perfect 2.
managed to not bring a shovel to this bar lifting competition, and that's what you're based on. Okay, she was very good in Bumblebee. I get it. Okay, she was very good in Bumblebee. That is not the caliber of performance that we're talking about from Florence Pugh movies, though. It's just not.
She's... If Haley Steinfeld comes into the theater when I go see...
Well, you're
Black
not going to go
Widow.
see the thing that Haley Steinfeld's in the theater because it's not a movie.
If she shows up while I'm seeing Black Widow and she punches me in the throat, I will be equally happy. Tell me, how many...
Neither of these actresses are going to come to Roanoke, Virginia and punch you in the throat. Also, the amount of which you want famous women to punch you in the throat is very weird for somebody
Not
that is
only-
married.
Not only was she in Charlie's Angels and Lil Dicky's Earth as a common fungus and all of these other things, she's also Emily Dickinson on television for Apple TV. That's huge. She's Kate Bishop in
Yeah, I
all
don't know
the
who Kate
Hawkeye
Bishop
episodes.
is, so
She's-
I don't care right now.
Well, and she's Gwen Stacy in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. She's in The Edge of 17.
I haven't seen The Edge of 17. I don't know what that is.
This week on Bacon and Eggs,
We
Now,
cover
that'll be a-
Midsummer.
we cover Midsummer. That'll be part of our Back to School is Edge of 17. That's a good one.
What is Edge of 17?
It's like a high school movie
Okay.
about a 17-year-old girl. It's got Woody Harrelson, Haley Steinfeld, Kira Sedgwick. Kira? Wow, okay.
That's the one you should know.
I do know. She's in The Closer. No, but she's in what is she in, Ethan?
Kira Sedgwick?
Brooklyn
Couldn't tell you off
Nine-Nine.
the top of my head. She's been in a bunch of stuff.
I thought, is she not? I don't think she's who I think she is. Anyway.
And she probably is the closer. I don't remember who was in the closer. She's not in Loki, okay. As out of all the
not
people
in
that got to play Lokis, she's not in Loki.
She's not one of them. Can you imagine? All of a sudden, here's Kira Sedgwick showing up in Loki.
I mean, that would be wild. But it seems like it'd be wild if any other woman showed up to play Loki as well.
Yeah, it seems like that's
Turns
a
out,
first.
like, Sylvie's the one.
Sylvie is. I'm not sold that Sylvie's even a Loki.
I mean, I think Sylvie's a Loki.
She's got the Loki magic, but what if she's like she's the Nexus event that created her is maybe a different.
But she was a little
Situation.
girl when the Nexus event happened.
She's a little girl when they caught her. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, she
I'm
couldn't
under
have
the
been around
assumption
for
that the
very
Nexus event took between the Nexus event happening and the catching is pretty quick.
What if we got like a John Connor, Sarah Connor situation going on right here? Loki's Sylvie's dad. Huh?
No, I don't think that's it.
Huh?
That would be
Or
very
Sylvie
weird.
is Loki's mom.
No, I don't think that's it either. I think they're Loki.
I think it's got to be Sylvie is evidence of another timeline. I think Sylvie's transported from another universe. That's what I think. That's why she's so different from the rest of the Lokis. The rest
I
of
mean,
Lokis
she's
are
from the
so
multiverse, yeah.
arrogant. Yeah, where the rest of them are from the Loki-verse.
No, I don't think all of them are from the same Loki. Like, there's no way the Gator was Tom Hiddleston.
You don't think?
No. Nor do I think Tom Hiddleston just turned black.
No, I don't think he did either. I don't know.
I think Kid Loki and Classic Loki are the same Loki. But not all of them. There's a multiverse, right? We know this. They've announced that there's a movie with the multiverse in the title. There's only so much you can get away with, like, oh, there's not actually a multiverse though.
What if you get to the theater and Haley Steinfeld comes out before the movie and is like, hey, it's not called Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. This is Hawkeye the movie.
This
And
is Hawkeye the movie.
That's
I
just
would
it.
leave. I don't want to be duped like that. I would leave.
I want to be duped like that.
Hawkeye,
I don't want to
Hawkeye is not a I get a movie character.
I mean, he might. We'll find out after the show, won't we?
As of right now, Hawkeye is not a I get a movie character.
I hope Daredevil. I hope they bring back Matt Murdock. Who was the dude that played him? Charlie Puth?
No, Charlie something though. You were correct about that.
Charlie McDonald. That's it.
Yeah, the guy from Stardust.
Charlie McDonald from YouTube.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, that's Charlie is so cool. Like,
Right? Yeah, you're right. Okay, I don't know what his name is. Charlie something. It doesn't matter though.
everything matters, Ethan. It's
No.
all, Charlie Cox is his name.
Cool. Anyway, that guy. Yeah, he's not going to show up and tell you it's Daredevil the movie.
Charlie Cox shows up in the theater here at the Regal in Roanoke, and he's
Yeah.
like, "Hey, by the way, this is Daredevil the movie."
None of these people are going to show up here in Roanoke, Virginia, to the Regal that you go to. I
Starring-
just want to warn you ahead of time, that, like, before you get your
Starring-
hopes up.
Ben Affleck
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
as the Daredevil.
That's not
Ben
going to
Affleck
happen.
and Jennifer Garner as the Daredevil and Elektra.
I can tell you a lot of things could happen. That's not one of them. They're not going to
think
suddenly
they should
bring
bring back-
back the 2005 Daredevil cast.
They should bring back Colin Farrell as Bullseye.
I haven't seen that movie in forever.
It's got everything you need, man. It's got Jon Favreau.
I don't think it does have everything you need, or they would have like stuck with it.
It's got Michael Clark Duncan.
Well, they can't bring him back.
I know. That would have been something else. Oh, you know who's in that movie that always makes
This
me...
is not Loki.
Oh, okay. Tell me more about Loki.
I don't know what to tell you about Loki, but we don't need to talk about the cast of Daredevil and who needed to be in Daredevil. Put us back on a track.
We're going into this dark castle through the portal.
Yeah.
There was a dragon. There was the unifying moment of their love, showing that they could both do the mind
The magic thing, yeah. Loki
I think
learns.
That connects us. Loki learns. I think that does connect us back to. This is the first time we've seen like a Loki add powers to their skill set.
Yeah. We see a great sacrifice from classic Loki.
Oh my gosh, I would take a whole movie of classic Loki.
Of Richard E. Grant playing classic Loki.
Yes, that was amazing.
He was great. He was great. I was very sad when he sacrificed himself, but it was a very good moment.
It was.
And
I think the
Kid
so
Loki
the-
and
so
Gator
the-
Loki are all alone now, though. Is the problem?
Yes, but Kid Loki's the king.
Yeah.
So Loki learning the enchantment, I think, is important because I think it's easy to get caught up in the sort of narrow scope of the film itself, but you got to remember the series itself. You got to remember the implications across the MCU for Loki having this enchantment skill. Because the only other person we've ever seen do this is Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
In obviously in WandaVision, but also in Age of Ultron. So like coming back into the MCU and when Loki eventually has to deal with the Avengers again, either as a villain or on their side, which I think he's going to come back
As
on
not a
Thor's,
villain. Yeah.
as on Thor's side. And we're just going to like forgive, I guess. We're just going to be like cool with that. I don't know.
I mean, he didn't really do anything that bad.
Well, he unleashed like an army of, aliens on New York City.
Yeah, but that was pretty fine. I mean, Tony got PTSD, but like that was pretty much fine.
A lot of people died.
Yeah, that happens all the time, though. It's a world with superheroes.
The Vulture was created out of this. Long-lasting effects. Peter Parker almost died.
Right, but like it's all they forgave him anyway.
That's true.
Because he sacrificed himself for Thanos.
Yeah. And he's got a flaming sword. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Yeah, he does. And it's like collapsible. And they're like, yo, don't use blades, but here's a blade.
Well, I think we're going to find that like modern Loki is very powerful despite the blade.
I do like the Loki with the magic. I'm very curious to see what happens. I'm almost more curious to see what happens with Mobius and Renslayer. I want to see if I'm proven correct about Mobius being a Loki.
So you don't think there's any chance they're all Lokis?
Like all the TVA?
Yeah, like
I very much think there's a chance of that. Yeah.
At least all the men, maybe?
I don't know. I don't know. But I think there's a great chance that they're all Lokis. I don't know. Well, we'll see. When push comes to shove and Mobius is just like, I got powers. What's up? That'll be a crazy moment.
Yeah. What if Owen Wilson just takes over for Tom Hiddleston in the MCU as
Well,
Loki?
that would not be what I want, though. Like, why would they do that?
You imagine they show up at Chris Hemsworth and he's like, "What? Loki? What happened?"
Tom Hiddleston in the horns, just like, wow, guys, what's going on?
Wow.
Time to defeat Thanos.
Time to get the time stone.
They have the time stone. That's like the one they've got in their constant possession.
And the Tesseract.
Yeah.
Which is the Mind Stone, or is the...
No, the Mind Stone is
Tesseract-
the scepter.
Is that not
The
born from
Tesseract
the
is the
Tesseract?
space stone.
So there's two stones at play there.
Yeah.
Loki's got two of them bad boys.
Yeah.
And he couldn't even take over New York City?
Correct.
It's embarrassing.
Because he
Thanos
didn't use
would
his
have.
magic.
The Mad Titan would have.
He was
I'll tell you
nerfed.
that much.
Anyway, this has been another episode of Bacon and Eggs.
Discussing Loki. What do you think's going to happen in the next episode? Tell
Leave a
us
comment in the
comments
comment
below.
bar on YouTube, or send us an email or tweet at us, or
Tweet at us.
get in the Facebook group or the Discord and tell us what you think is going to happen. Am I right about Mobius? I don't know. Did you also think of that? Who knows? Anyway, this
We'll
has
find
been
out.
a Bacon and Eggs production by WB&E. I'm Ethan Edgehill. He's Tyler Carlin. Bye.
Bye.